Mikel, look after the young players that you had to use against Chelsea, came in and did so well. Is it difficult to leave them out now?
Well, it's not that we had to play them because we had enough senior players on the bench as well that they could play, that we decided to play them because they fully deserve to do that. And now we have to manage the games, how everybody's recovering and what the game requires in relation to the opponents. So we will see. They've done really good today. I'm really proud and happy for them. And let's move on and see what the next game requires.
I mean, given that you go into this match having beaten Chelsea, is it a real opportunity, given that both Brighton and West Brom, your next two matches, they are teams below you in the table? Is this a real opportunity to head in the right direction?
Absolutely. We mentioned earlier in the week that that was a big week for us. We started the week in a really positive way. Let's carry on, but we know how tough the Premier League is, and to win football matches is complicated, and it doesn't matter where they are at the moment. It will be a fight, and we have to be ready for that.
Thank you, listen, wish you well.
Thanks, Ian.
Thanks, Ian. Sam at Telegraph.
Hi, Mikel. I was just wondering if you could give us an indication on what this means for you personally and the pressure on your shoulders. Obviously, it's only been a year since you took over, and it's been a very difficult period.
Yes, obviously, result-wise, in the last few weeks, we've all been suffering. I've been suffering. I feel very responsible for that. The worst feeling is because I want to do so well for this football club, and now the moment that we are in, and I want to bring all my passion, the knowledge that I have, and all the right intentions to move as quickly as we possibly can as a football club. In order to do that, we need to win football matches to be stable and win some time. And when I don't, I feel like I am letting the club down, the people that work for us down, and obviously our fans. So it's draining and it's frustrating and it's painful. But at the same time, I know that we have to fight our way back. And in difficult moments is when you see the right people, and they are giving me a lot of encouragement because I see people that are willing to fight with me, with the people that we have here, and then it gives me energy every day to carry on doing it.
Have you at all changed your methods and your approach to training and coaching the team, or tactically the way you've done it? Have you questioned yourself in that sense?
Yes, I question myself every day. But since I arrived here, first of all, I had to analyze really well what was happening, what we can and what we cannot do. And I have adapted much more than probably what I thought I would when I took the team, because there are certain things that I think much better for the qualities of the players that we have, and other things that probably we are not prepared to do yet. But things will come out. But obviously we have to adapt, because at the end of the day, we have to make life as simple, as clear, and as efficient as possible for our players when they go into that pitch.
Thanks, Sam. Matt at the Express.
Hi, Mikel. You said earlier that you'd suffered in recent weeks. In what ways have you suffered? Has it been sleepless nights? Have you been tetchy at home? I mean, in all seriousness, it does get to you. It's a 24/7 job.
Yes, it is. Externally as well. Very challenging. Today we have different issues coming up with one player, one staff, and a lot of issues that they've been going through. And then when results hit you like that, and you can sometimes not find the right reasons to understand why we are losing football matches when we produce what we produce. It's a big headache, but as well as the beauty of this game, to all the time find ways of doing things in a different way as well. My responsibility is to motivate the player as much as possible, and to keep them united and keep the team spirit alive, even when you are not winning football matches. And obviously that's not an easy thing to do, and requires of a lot of energy. And sometimes when you are as well frustrated and sad, you have to find all the time somewhere to do that. And my way has been my family and all the people that is here involved with me at the club, the board, Edu, they've all been super supportive, and that has helped me a lot.
Do you feel now you know the difference between being a number one and being a number two?
I knew, because for 4 seasons I've been with, in my opinion, the best coach in the world, and I know how much he suffered every day because I was so close with him. Even when you win, there are always things going on, and I knew when I took charge that this is a tough job, but I have to say as well that I love it. It's my decision to be here, and I could not be any prouder.
Thanks, Matt. Sammy, in the mail.
Hi, Mikel. I know you'll probably say it's dangerous to make assessments from one game, but was in today's match, did you see a blueprint, a formula there moving forward? You still got players to come back into that team, obviously experienced players, Thomas Partey, Aubameyang, Louise and Willian were unavailable, but did you see there today a formula, a basis to move forward and to use into the rest of the season?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of things that I really liked from the start, and one of them is the courage that we had to play, the energy that we showed, how aggressive we were without the ball, and the energy that the team was transmitting in a football match. And we were very direct. We were playing forward. We were really attacking. There was a lot of movement. The right spaces were always occupied. We were a threat in behind. There was a lot of things, but depends on the player, depends on the opponent. But as you said today, it was close to a lot of things that we won for sure.
Was that your? You went to United and won, but was that the best performance of the season?
I think so, and to do it the way we've done it tonight, when the confidence is low, when the belief is there, in a doubting mode because you're not getting the results, to put that performance against that opponent, I think is not an easy thing to do. So, congratulations to the players for doing that.
Thank you.
Finally, Andrew Dillon from The Sun.
Hi, Mikel. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Congratulations today. If I may just follow on from Matt's questions earlier about the stress and the strains of managing, I just wonder if you could tell me what do you find more tiring, playing or managing?
Simple answer is just managing.
In what sense, though? I mean, and can you expand on that for me, please?
Because you have a lot of people around you that you have to lead at the end, you have to take care of. I always said that you have 70 hearts on that training ground and stadium, on that dressing room that you have to look after every day, and every word, every decision that you make has an impact in their lives, it has an impact in their mood, you have an impact in the next day. So you are very conscious of that, and you get attached emotionally to them. And the way I am attached emotionally to this football club, that these emotions are even bigger and stronger. And then obviously it drains you energy-wise.
And can I just ask finally as well, the performance of your young players tonight, is there a kind of a warning there to the senior players that these kids aren't going to go away? This is a message to them that, football clubs, especially teams like Arsenal, thrive on intense competition, and that these kids haven't just come in because there's some illness and then they'll go away again and players will walk back in. There's a kind of a level now that they're going to have to attain each week to get back in. And I wonder whether Chelsea has been an example to follow in the last year or two with the way they've brought youngsters through for whatever reason, just whether they've been an example to follow.
Well, I think it's a message within the squad that everybody's important here, everybody's here to contribute, and everybody is useful. It doesn't matter you are young or a senior player, everybody's here to contribute. And I think it's a great message for everybody that when we have to rely on them, we know that we can rely on them and we don't have any doubts about them.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.